hourglass figure, voiced by Megan Fox. Don't be surprised if you see the both of us in the back room, making a baby toaster. So the FNAF 2 movie had us all snoring. Well, kinda, I still liked it. I didn't expect the movie to be good, honestly. The first one was straight Indian street food dookie. Not even Jacksepticeye liked it. And after his performance in Dispatch, I'm kind of inclined to agree with my Potato Warrior. Five Nights at Freddy's is one of those franchises that I could just eat up, especially Toy Chica. Oh, if only she'd give me one chance. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some spoiler territory, so if you don't want any of that, go ahead and go watch that mid-ass movie, and then you can come back when you're done doing that. I know half of you guys aren't gonna do that anyway, so let's go ahead and get into the spoilers. So I want to talk about something that's been making me laugh since I came back from that overpriced theater. I mean, while I was trying to enjoy the movie, because on my right, I was just me looking at my friends or hearing them talk about how the puppet wasn't supposed to be a bad guy, or they messed up Michael Afton or some shit. I don't know too much about the lore. I mean, I've seen the like 67-hour long videos, but most of the lore that I know of are from the Living Tombstone music videos. But talking about Michael Afton, he spent the entire movie mogging the camera. I just could not stop laughing. After every sentence, I swear he just needed to show off his jawline. Like, damn, Jed, I see the fucking genetics, bro. Save some FNAF girlies for the rest of us.
You did your homework. Me? I'm Michael Afton. Welcome back, Charlotte. Yeah! This entire town will be dead by morning! Yeah!
Actually, don't do that. I think FNAF girlies are the same as Hello Kitty girlies and JJK girlies. They're bad as hell, don't get me wrong. But they also come with the chance that they're gonna cut you up, they're gonna give you some like trauma, or you're probably just gonna die. No cap, I think I would prefer a JJK daughter or a FNAF daughter to like a My Hero Academia son. Fuck those guys. You know, I've never seen anyone actually pull off a Toy Chica cosplay. If anyone wants to show that off, if you could just direct that to my Gmail or iCloud, I'd appreciate that. I believe in equality, so if anyone wants to pull off a Michael Afton cosplay too, go ahead and send that shit my way. I'd be down for all of that. Was anyone able to get their hands on those popcorn buckets? The ones that were like $60. They're the toy Freddy ones with the LEDs. I saw one with a stage. I don't know how much that was. I'm pretty sure you had to go to an AMC to get one of those. I wasn't gonna do that. I went to a studio movie grill because if I'm gonna watch a shitty ass movie, I'm gonna eat some good food while watching it. Talking about head, I bet Toy Chica gives really good head. You guys think she gives better head with or without her beak? I want to receive that head of 87. You got to see the animatronics more, and all the animatronics looked amazing, except their side profiles. Some of them kind of need to hit the gym and start their winter arc. Bonnie, for example. That humpback is not getting the hose, bro. You're scaring them. I don't know if this counts as a spoiler, but they could not have picked a better song to end the movie with. It woke up some childhood memories from back in the day that I didn't even remember. Honestly, that was the best part of the movie. When the end credits rolled, nah, I'm just playing. The end of the movie was pretty much just a death battle between the old FNAF crew and the new. This photo right here predicted the movie years ago. This shit would have been peak back in like 2018. It wasn't much of a fight, actually. They didn't even struggle one bit. They were hitting like meterless combos on these guys. But I don't want you guys to think this movie was like action-packed. But Mike did rip off Balloon Boy's head like nothing. That at least puts him at the same strength level as like Deku. At least small city street tier. There was this one scene that I really enjoyed. Toy Chica's bib, like the bib area, was getting cracked open. And I know everyone in the theater was getting as excited as I was. And we were all kind of expecting you know what. But then it just ended up cracking open and it was just a puppet. It kind of ruined the whole thing. If they just committed to that, they could have brought that 13% Rotten Tomatoes to 100%. If I were to choose a favorite part in the movie though, there's this one scene where Mike was in the office and he pretty much acts as if he was playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the game. This is the scene where he rips off Balloon Boy's head. Anyway, he was putting on a mask and using it to trick the animatronics, into thinking he was an animatronic himself. Of course, Foxy wasn't falling for it, just like in the games, right? And there's this one scene where at the beginning he was testing out the light because I guess they just had a light in the office, and he shines it, and when he looks up, you see Shadow Bonnie. And I remember I was asking everyone around me in the theater, like, hey, did you see that? And everyone was fucking gaslighting me into thinking, oh no, there is nothing, man, you're tripping. What the fuck are you talking about? I found a TikTok about it earlier. I think we're just gonna put that clip in. But I'm so glad I wasn't fucking freaking out. Anyway, at the end, they all had like a We Are FNAF moment. They all gathered up. They were all happy. It was like a big friendship moment. Yeah, it was pretty much a dog shit movie, but I'm pretty sure we're all happy the movie came out. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. We all grew up with it. I remember I was making theories back in the day in middle school. We were all gooning to Toy Chica and Mango. And now we all have this movie to watch whenever we need free melatonin to go to bed. You know, there is one part that I do think they really fucked up. At the beginning of the movie, it showed a kid trying to save another kid from getting murdered from Springtrap. Or Spring Bonnie, I don't know the fucking lore that much. Anyway, she ends up successfully saving the kid, but she gets stabbed in the process. And pretty much this is the kid that gets possessed by the puppet. I think I preferred the lore, or this being shown in the Living Tombstone Five Nights at Freddy's 2 music video. I don't know, it just came off super corny in the movie. In terms of like regular movies, I would have to say this is a clean 4 out of 10. The acting was so shitty. Not everyone's acting, obviously. That one guy that played Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, he did pretty good. The girl that played Vanessa, she was still so fucking bad. And that guy that played Mike, I only know him from the whistling memes, but yeah, he did okay. I think he's the guy from Hunger Games too. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the movie, like this video on my behalf, because I had to sit through all of that. Yeah, if you guys didn't watch the movie, I think I would watch the movie just for that overpriced popcorn bucket. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day and like the video if you enjoyed.